Thank you for joining us, and we are now at the closing segment of our show. We're so sad.
Yeah, as Don likes to call it, the red zone.
Yeah, we're in the red zone, and where San Francisco couldn't get at the end of the game last week.
Oh, I gotta say I was a little pleased.
Oh, Gino, you didn't say that. We just lost half our listeners. Oh, no.
No, I know we don't have. We maybe have like one other listener that's possibly associated with the same team I am, and he works in our office.
He's talking about that. Well, they don't call him a team anymore.
I don't even know what they are.
Picking on the Raiders.
Yeah.
No, we appreciate you coming back to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show every Thursday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. is our finance hour with great experts like Ken Harris from First American Exchange Company, who shared with us some advantages using a 1031 exchange when basically moving your investment properties from like to like, meaning there's so many options. So we're talking about investment properties and investment opportunities with 1031 exchanges earlier. So to tie that in, Ariel was showing, she's a wealth of knowledge. She's got more than just homes on the beach, which I want. She's got mobile homes that are next to the beach for less than $100,000. And now she was sharing with us this incredible opportunity for an investor.
Yes, we have a property in West Ventura. This is just west of the downtown Ventura area. For those of you who are familiar with Ventura, it's just about a 30-second drive from the Ventura Mission. And this is a property that was used as a self-serve car wash. It is no longer being used as that. It is essentially a vacant lot. It's on the market for $195,000. However, a very well-known car wash developer has told us that for $70,000 investment, somebody could turn this into a 2-bay drive-through car wash, and this could generate $6,000 monthly for income. So we see this as a really great investment. $195,000 list price, $70,000 capital investment, $6,000 a month.
Cash flow.
I don't know where you can spend $275,000 or so, or $265, and cash flow $6,000 a month. That's awesome. And
it's a great opportunity.
And like Gino was saying at the break, okay, if you had an investment property that's not doing a whole lot, you can do a 1031 exchange, not have to pay any capital gains on it, basically, and purchase this and make $6,000 a month. And now you have a cash flowing property.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we talk about every week, Don, is actually solutions and opportunities. So it's a solution to your property that maybe isn't cash flowing, and it's an opportunity to have, a like-for-like investment cash flow for you. I think right now that's actually, I'm pretty shocked. I'm going to make some calls.
Great.
And if you just tuned in, we're with Ariel Palmieri of Coldwell Banker out in Ventura, and she is our Ventura guru. I mean, you can tell she knows everything. Whatever you need to know about Ventura, there's a reason that her and her mother, Karen, are the #1 team in Ventura. And congratulations to you on that, because that was voted year in and year out.
Thank you.
And if you please go to our website, because you can watch and listen, and you'll see how beautiful our guest is today and how knowledgeable she is. You can hear every moment we come up with another opportunity that she comes out with, and she was talking about opportunities. I'm looking at the Hollywood Homes magazine article, and it was cute. Ariel Palmieri was quoted in this. I love your quote, and I had to read it, but this is true stuff, because they're calling Oxnard the mellow Malibu. And if anybody's been around Malibu and all those areas, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, trying to get in and out and parking and the cost, we won't even go there. So she was quoted basically stating that you can buy a stunning home in Oxnard for $2.5 million to $3 million versus $8 to $10 million, I think, plus to $25 million in Malibu. You're not going to run into your boss or someone who's going to pitch you something. You can totally be incognito. Yet at the same time, very accessible. You can rise early on a Monday morning and still get to work back in L.A. on time. That's a great quote. Because I know I've done that here in Santa Clarita. And if you ever thought about that, I mean, seriously, I wake up, I don't even have to wake up that early. I wake up at 6, it's 45-minute drive, and I'm back in town.
Absolutely.
What a great lifestyle, huh?
It is, and we have clients and friends who actually work here in Santa Clarita and do live at the beach in Ventura and Oxnard. and they love it. They love it because, as you said, they have 45 minutes of thinking time on the road. It's not bumper-to-bumper traffic.
A big difference.
Like people who battle the 405, et cetera, to get to work every day. And then when they get back, they go take a run on the beach. They take their dog to the dog park. They go kayaking. They take a bike ride. They watch the sunset on the ocean.
That's a lifestyle.
Well, for me, it's big time decompression. Whenever like I mentioned earlier in the show, I have to take my wife there every 2 weeks or so. Otherwise, she gets the twitches and stuff. But it's decompression for us. I mean, as soon as I drive into Ventura, a lot of times in the summer, the temperature's 30 degrees less, which is nice. Or it's actually warmer sometimes. When it's 40 degrees here, it's 60 degrees there. It's just a great lifestyle. It's 45 minutes away. There's also some great opportunities. I know a lot of people actually will buy a vacation home, meaning they will use it when they want, but they can also rent it out when they're not to help basically pay for their mortgage. Am I right?
That's a great point. Yes, there are several properties in both the Ventura Beach and Marina area and the Oxnard Beach and Marina area. They can be as small as 1,500 square feet. They can be as large as 5,000 square feet. The people buy them, they set them up and decorate them like their own home. They set them up with all the beach toys, kayaks, surfboards, bicycles. They block out that they want to use it maybe 4 months out of the year, different weekends, weeks, etc. And then they put it in our vacation rental program. We have full-time vacation managers who work with us at Coldwell Banker. They handle everything. It's run like a hotel. People check in Friday afternoons after 3 o'clock. They check out Friday mornings after 10 o'clock. Some of them come for a long weekend. But instead of having a hotel, they have a full house. There are local caterers who will come and do meal service. So if people don't want to deal with cooking on their own, they can actually have meal delivery. It's a great thing. We have clients who bought a home like this less than a year ago. They bought it for $760,000. They said they would make it a vacation rental when they weren't going to use it themselves. It is such a busy vacation rental that they are now shopping for a second home because this one is now a full-time vacation rental. That's how popular it is. So now they're going to buy a second one that will strictly be their vacation home.
So I'm going to suggest take a taste of Ventura. We have a 3-day weekend coming up. They can give you a call, spend
Great.
a 3-day weekend there, see how it is, see if they absolutely love it, and then they could go shopping while they're there.
That's a good point, Gino.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, you talked about the weather. Our average summer temperature is 75 degrees.
Yeah, rub it in.
When it's 105, 110 here in Santa Clarita, think of how nice it is to be in a place where we don't even have air conditioning because we don't need it. And think about what that does to your utility bills.
Yeah, that's a good point. And now we know why you escaped from Santa Clarita and now live out. Because Ariel used to live out here with her mom for years and years and years, and she escaped to Ventura. But what's beautiful for us is we have a local girl that is one of the top real estate professionals in all of Ventura, willing to help you see what's available out in Ventura, whether it's a $90,000 mobile home that's steps away from the beach to a multi-million-dollar property that's a legacy for your family, a vacation home that you can basically rent out to basically pay your payment, your mortgage.
Pay for your vacation.
Pay for your vacation, right. I mean, there's so many opportunities out there from...
Or to the investment property.
The car wash.
We covered the gamut.
Bottom line is...
Condos for $300,000 and $400,000.
And you couldn't get those before because my wife and I looked back 5-6 years ago, and the cheapest one we can find anywhere near the beach was over $500,000. So now now you're talking I saw one in your article here for less than $250,000. It's in escrow, of course, because that's how fast they go. So make sure you take advantage of this market now because you're talking Ventura County, you're talking the beach. Prices will go up, and they're going to go up dramatically.
Well, and like I said last time we had Ariel here, if you think about it, I think Ventura and Oxnard are the undiscovered Malibu. It's the last little piece close to L.A. that we could take advantage of that's still beachfront property and not inaccessible.
Absolutely. And we'd love to help. We love helping people from Santa Clarita, especially because we play the name game, and in 2 minutes we find out that we all know the same people. That's kind of a fun thing,
welcome
too.
to Santa Clarita. So Ventura is just an extension of Santa Clarita.
It sure is.
In fact, while we were here, Jason popped his head in and said, "Hey, Ariel."
Yes, I went to high school with Jason Endicott.
Very
It's always
cool.
fun to see him when I come stop by.
Well, it's always fun to see you. Thank you very much for driving out to the desert out here and joining us on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. We love having you here, Ariel.
Thank you so much for having me. I will be back anytime.
So you have a friend in the real estate out in Ventura, and you have a friend in Santa Clarita every Thursday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. listen in to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show on your hometown station, KHTS. Thank you for joining us. Joe Messina coming.